Today I'm going to be cooking these fantastic lamb shanks. Now these lamb shanks are from the lamb of the video, if you might have seen it. If you click on the link somewhere up here you'll see it, how to butcher a whole lamb. And what we're going to do, we are going to curry these. So what I'm just doing here in a minute, I'm just going to French trim it. And this needs marinating for at least 2 hours, or if more, overnight. So this is just the very start. Just French trim that. We've got our two fantastic Welsh Lamb Shanks. So we've got our lovely lamb shanks. I nearly put double cream in. What you need is natural yogurt, 200 ml of natural yogurt. That goes in the bowl, nice and thick. Let's get that in. Just got that in. A couple of teaspoons of this fantastic paprika. Get a bit more in there. Get a nice colour going. And what we're going to do, we're going to put our lamb shanks in here, and we're going to put it in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. That's a minimum. I mean, you can leave it overnight, but at least 2 hours. It's a fantastic colour. So I'm going to get my shanks in. 1, get them nicely coated. 2. I should cover that with cling film and get that in the fridge. I always say oven. Get that in the fridge. Get it spooned over, and we'll leave that, like I said, for a minimum of 2 hours. And in the meantime, I'll take the dog for a walk, and then I'll get all the other ingredients ready. Right then, so all those lamb shanks are finishing marinating. I'm going to get on and start making the base for the sauce. So what I've got is a thumb-sized piece of ginger. Just going to chop it roughly because it's all going to go in the blender, just to give it a head start. And obviously you've got 3 things here, which already is the start of a curry paste. Thumb full of ginger, got 3 garlic cloves. Just chop them roughly. And 1 decent sized onion. And as you can see there, I've got a fantastic tax curry paste. You know, it's one of them things which, you know, you couldn't make yourself. They are so good, these, you know, and this is all about simple cooking which you can do at home. Who wants to stand there and make a curry paste when you've got someone as good as that? Now the one I've chosen there, because I like my curries hot, I got the Madras one, but you know, you could start off with the Balti one, Patak's Balti paste, or Rogan Josh, you know, or even the korma. Just step it up, you know, and however you like it, however hot, you know, go with that one. So I've got my garlic, my onions, my ginger in my trusty old Maggi mix. Just going to give it a blitz. And while that's blitzing, I've got some sunflower oil. Try and get the best tomatoes you can. I think these are the finest going. Fantastic. And then I've just got 500 ml of beef stock. Have a look how that's going. Lovely. There's the start of our sauce. So I'll get some heat under this pot, and we're just going to start gently frying that mix off. So a good tablespoon of oil, and once that comes up to frying speed, put in this lovely, smells fantastic, mix of garlic, onions and that ginger, and all of a sudden your kitchen will be filled with a smell of curry already, because that is the holy trinity of curry making. So what we're going to do, not going to get too much colour on it, 5 minutes, just let them sweat down. So my onions are going gently at the back there. My lovely lamb shanks have been in 2 hours. So all I've got then is a pot on the front there with some oil in, and I'm just going to brown these now, add a little bit of colour. And it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit charred, because that's what we want. So nice and steadily, just gently brown them, turning them, getting a nice colour all over. Right, they're ticking away nicely there. So in the back, that lovely paste. I mean, I love Madras. I grew up in Madras. You know, other people like different flavours, but I do like a hot curry. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons, 3 decent ones, because I love it, in there. And I'm just going to cook that through for a few minutes. It will start smelling amazing. So we'll cook that through. And I should just turn those shanks in a minute. And we'll start to build all these lovely layers of flavour. And I preheated my oven to gas mark 3. Look up there, you'll see the conversion as per usual. So I'll move that on the front one so you can see. So that's lovely. That is amazing. I'm going to add 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. And all we're going to do, we're going to add these things. We're just gently warming them through so they all get to know each other. And we're building it all up. That. Oh yeah, pokey. Love it. So we let that warm through, and in the meantime we just keep browning these little beauties. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of colour on these, but just a little bit of colour, as you can see there. Right, time to add those fantastic shanks to this pot. Now, like I said, you don't get a lot of colour on these. What we want to do, sit them in there, all nice, cover them over. And what we're going to do, I'm going to top them up with this beef stock. I got 500ml here, so it's just still covering. Give it a stir so it all gets to know each other. And like I said, oven's preheated to gas mark 3. It's going to go in for at least 2 hours. We're going to check it after an hour and a half, see how they're getting on. But you want it tender, but just falling off the bone. And these, I'm telling you, will be awesome. Right, we'll check on those in an hour. Right, this is the hour stage. I'm just going to lift it off and show you. Just look at that. Look how nice and thick that's become. And what we'll do, you see at the end, is we'll lift these lovely little shanks out, keep them warm, and we will reduce that sauce right down so it's nice and thick. Then serve it on some lovely basmati rice and get some coriander on top. It's going to be beautiful. Okay then, these shanks have been in 2.5 hours. Let me just show you one. They're quite delicate. As you can see, the meat just pulls away, nice and juicy, still on the bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those out and keep those warm. And in the meantime, I'm going to put this sauce back on, lid off, full power, and I want to reduce that by half so it becomes nice and thick. So I'll keep those hocks warm, and in the meantime I'm going to get my rice on. Now with my rice, I've got a special guest who's going to cook me rice, and that's good old Uncle Ben, who wants to be standing there. You know, this is simple, quick food. We'll get this lovely rice on, get that thickened, and we'll serve it up in the meantime. Oh man, a bit of quality control. So I've got my rice on then, lovely over there. Just wait for that, and look how thick this is getting. This is going to be truly, truly awesome. Just have a go quickly. Just need a bit of salt and pepper in there. Just check that seasoning. Bit of pepper. Some salt. Let's get that in. I can't wait to build this. Oh. Get my fingers in there, asbestos fingers. Oh. Lovely. Right, it's time to dish this up. So we've got that really hard rice. Good old Uncle Ben. Get some basmati in there. Fantastic. Simple as. One of these lovely Welsh Lamb Shanks. This lovely thickened sauce. Just going to put it over the top. Like that. Oh yeah. Then sprinkle it with some of this coriander. There you have my curried Welsh Lamb Shank with basmati rice and coriander. So there's my finished dish. Look at this. Oh, it's lovely lamb, and that sauce. It's lovely, it's amazing. That lovely Welsh lamb. Oh, give this a go, folks, it's easy. Those cutlet sheets with the patats, curry paste and that rice. All you need is time. Thanks for watching. See you again.